Hey guys, this is Ashley Shepard, CPA and founder of Money Muscle. What I'm about to share with you is how business owners can save $14,423 or more in taxes each year. This could be the most important video you watch this year for your wallet and your business. So I suggest eliminating any distractions so you can get the most of this. There are probably a number of reasons why you're watching this video today, and I'm going to talk about a few of those now. You may feel like you're working so hard just to pay Uncle Sam because you pay so much in taxes. Most CPAs will tell you to buy a bunch of equipment at year end, insist on making quarterly tax estimates, or set up an installment plan so you can pay your tax over time. The problem here is that doing these things doesn't actually lower your tax burden every year. You're just spreading it out over a longer period of time. At Money Muscle, what we do is we put you through our unique process where we can severely reduce your tax burden, so you're keeping more money in your pocket and sending less to the IRS. You might be frustrated because you're always bringing ideas to your CPA, and it feels backwards because you expect them to bring ideas to you. Most CPAs focus on compliance and recurring work, which means they're more of a reactive accountant than a proactive tax advisor. Their primary focus is not on tax reduction. It's on meeting deadlines and abiding by the tax laws. The problem is that those services don't reduce your tax bill. There are a lot of tax savings out there that require you to plan and be proactive and just don't work after the year's up or when you go to file in April. At Money Muscle, our primary focus is saving you money year over year. We set you up with a plan once we start working together. The end result for you is less taxes, less frustration. If you find it hard to understand anything your CPA says, you're not alone. Oftentimes, CPAs get frustrated that you don't know their lingo or speak accountant. They expect you to know or to figure it out. The problem with this is, as an advisor, we need to be able to speak in a way that can be understood by anyone, otherwise we're of no help. At Money Muscle, we really focus on breaking things down, using visual pieces to discuss, and talking in a way that anyone can understand what we really mean. Maybe your CPA is non-responsive or takes what seems like forever to respond to you. Communication is the #1 complaint about accountants. Many accountants don't actually try to resolve this either. If they respond, it's generally 2 weeks later, or it's sent with the bill for their time. The problem with this is that business owners need to make informed decisions and need to consult their tax advisor. Not being able to make a sound decision could lead to a huge tax consequence. At Money Muscle, what we do differently is we respond to emails within 1 to 2 business days, and we also set you up with access to schedule a call where you can get your questions answered and more. Now, if you're ready to learn how you can keep more money in your pocket, let's get started. One of the biggest problems I've come across is that business owners believe that their CPA is proactively saving them money on taxes. But they really aren't. They're just so focused on compliance, like preparing your tax return on time, that they're actually doing you a disservice operating this way. Tax preparation is a cost. If we weren't legally mandated to file a tax return, no one would. Tax planning is completely different. It's an investment because you invest some money with an advisor to get some help, but the result is keeping more money in your pocket. You aren't paying the IRS tens of thousands of dollars anymore, and you ultimately come out ahead. So what is tax planning? This is something I get asked all the time. Tax preparation happens after the year is over, and that's also known as tax season, which is the most stressful time of year. Tax planning, on the other hand, is actually done before the year is over. This is done during the year with a goal to not only legally reduce your taxes, but also to eliminate that tax season stress. Some examples of things that we cover in a tax plan are deductions, legal entity structure, retirement options, ways to shift income, how to earn some tax-free income, and the updates from Trump's tax law changes. There's also several advanced strategies out there in the tax code that most business owners know nothing about. So my question to you is, have you ever had tax planning done for you? If you're still watching this video, probably not. Unfortunately, most CPAs generally focus on compliance-based work, and don't take the time to actually educate themselves on ways to reduce taxes. And there's nothing wrong with that. I actually used to be that CPA just doing tax returns. I worked at a firm and we really did little tax planning. But the results, my clients would call me crying or yelling, and their stress was shifted onto me. And I had no idea how to change it at the time. I just knew there had to be a better way to go about this. I started spending time learning this stuff, and I quit my job and started Money Muscle. Now my focus is really helping business owners navigate the tax law and pay less year after year. And quite honestly, there's nothing more rewarding than telling my clients I just saved them thousands of dollars in taxes. And here's a picture of me on stage talking about some tax strategies. The truth is though, no one wants to do tax planning. There's nothing sexy at all about taxes. But if we can save thousands of dollars every year, well then, it's worth it. I discovered this with one of my clients, Andrew. This is honestly one of my favorite stories. Because when I met Andrew, he really liked his accountant. He thought he was a nice guy, he did a great job. And even though Andrew was paying $2,000 in tax preparation fees, his accountant wasn't doing any planning. We actually discovered he'd been overpaying by $21,000 every single year for the past 6 years. Yeah, that's $127,000 he should have in his bank today. Once he found that out, he didn't like his accountant anymore. And do you blame him? And in Andrew's case, we just hit a few basic strategies. We did the S-Corp election, we had him hire his kids, we set him up with retirement options, and set up a home administrative office. Right away, he saved over $21,000 working with us that year, and over 5 years, it came out to more than $100,000. I'm not sure if any accountant is worth losing that much money just because you like them. Now I'm going to share with you the process that I've created that gets these kind of results time and time again for my clients. This is the tax shred process, and how it works is on day one, we have an initial call. So if after watching this video, you want to take the next step, this is what would happen. If you move forward within the first week, we want to have a kickoff call so we can set expectations and ensure you know what you need to get us so we can go ahead and get started. From there, it's really just us working on the back end, and we usually take no longer than 3 to 4 weeks to wrap up the entire project. After we complete your plan, we have a review call where we'll go over your questions and ensure you understand the ins and outs of the tax strategies that we recommend. And sometimes there'll be things that you or we need to implement, and we'll do those as needed. So what you're going to get, first we start with a deduction review. There's a lot of deductions to consider, like the home office, depreciation, hiring the kids, and accountable plans. We also look at legal entity optimization. You'll notice there's a lot of legal entity types, and our goal with this is to determine what entity is best for you that will also be effective for tax reduction. We also review retirement options and what type of plans you could participate in. There's 401ks, IRAs, profit sharing, there's a lot out there. We show you how to earn tax-free income without really changing much in your business. And we consider the Trump tax cuts and see if any of the changes apply to you. Some of these may look familiar to you, like the 199A deduction. There's also the new opportunity zones out there, which are great if you have capital gains. We also include IRS tax code sections to support our position, so you know that whatever we recommend to you, you can go look it up in the tax code to verify it's legitimate. Something we do with our clients a bit different is we also hold quarterly check-in calls and help with quarterly estimated tax payments. We'll check in with you each quarter, see where you're at in the business, if there's any issues you're facing. We also help schedule any estimated tax payments and ensure any tax strategies that we recommend that they're being carried out properly. Some of the strategies we recommend will actually handle the implementation for you. Now, this isn't the case for everything we recommend, but we'll handle the legal entity structure. So if we suggest you change to an S corporation, we take care of that election for you. We also have tools that we provide for certain strategies like the accountable plan and how to make the tax-free income. This is ultimately everything you're going to get by going through the tax shred process. And the ultimate result is saving you thousands of dollars in taxes not only this year, but what we do set you up for years down the road as well. Over the past 12 months, my clients have recognized over $170,000 in savings in just their first year working with us. And over a 5-year period, the savings are over $1 million. By now, you're probably excited by the ability to save thousands of dollars in taxes every single year, and believe me, I'm so excited to help. But listen, unlike most CPAs, we don't just work with anybody. We only help health, wellness, and fitness business owners who are located in the United States and have at least $100,000 in annual revenue. You can be a gym owner, trainer, physical therapist, massage therapist, wellness center, medical office, spa salon, chiropractor, doctor, and e-commerce business in the health space. If this is you and you want to take the next step, go ahead and click the button below this video to schedule your one-on-one call with me, where we'll discuss your specific situation and savings. I look forward to connecting with you.